All right. Yes,
Yeah,
we're
get me out of
ready.
here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
And I got almost enough experience to level up a second time. Down my headset a little.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented.
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie and say they didn't come in handy back there. But like you said, I didn't choose to get augmented.
So it'll take some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Sarif is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
How about the mercs?
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations.
DuPont.
Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Sarif is not pleased.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right? See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
You know, Rami Malek ain't that bad of an actor. Didn't really like him in Mr. Robot, though. Whap up! Okay. Can I go through this door? Rude. Bitch. Bitch-at. Parking, street level. Aww. Fuck you looking at. Well.
What do you think they talk about? David, you down?
Now let's deal with our, get around the corner, thank you.
Anyone gotta look at it. What do you mean? Right.
Okay.
Well, lucky for us, Jensen was there to recover it.
Apparently there are no turrets connected. I mean, I might as well go on and do this just, if only to get more experience.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah.
Let's see this one. Now that I'm not having someone yell at me for exploring around. Just the magazines, okay. Push.
I'm just saying, if Megan had made her presentation in Washington, the UN wouldn't even be considering restrictions.
We don't know that for sure.
And if they hadn't been considering it, Bill Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva to give that damn speech, and no one would have tried to...
There's no way you can say that for sure.
Let me finish. We have the world sympathy for a while, but is the time for...
We need to finish what Megan started.
Okay. Oh, thing. Shoot. Okay. That got us into 34. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in there. Out of curiosity. Thought I clicked on it.
Access granted.
Bingo bongo. Hell yeah. You can't stop the Jensen. Okay, so office passcode for whom? I'm sure if I find the door that it's appropriate to, it'll tell me. So it looks like I can go ahead and hack these doors without retribution. Oh, here we go. What's the hack detail for this? 2? Since it's got a pretty direct line, let's go on and double nuke so I can fortify.
Access granted.
Not info space. Go on and use that. Need to find a place to sell this shit. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Push. Alright, let's just finish breaking into everyone's offices.
Access granted.
And computer, what saith thee? Okay. Looks like that is everything on this floor. Let's go down. So I need hacking level 3 for that. I got the passcode to that, but let's see if we can hack it. Level 4. Okay, 5475. Another passcode. Fuck you. Level 2, you say? I'm not getting it.
Access granted.
Oh! Less than a second. Nice. Booze. Make a pine? Okay, so we're gonna take that. Fortify, if I can fortify.
Access granted.
That one was easy. Free money. Free real estate. Another thing to do. And wherefore this go? Into an office I've already opened. Okay. And just 2 more. Actually, 1 more. Okay, so let's get this one started first, and now start this one. Go. I got it.
Access granted.
Bitch. You really can't drop booze? The fuck? Fine.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job.
I did, whoever you are. Also, I'm not sorry for breaking into your office. You know, y'all should really be locking your PCs. Some maniac could just wander in and, oh, I don't know, gain complete and total access. Thought I hacked this one. Oh, no, I didn't because it's level 3. Okay. Well, enough procrastination. Hey, I got your bitch-ass thing. Nice Tesla bike. Final Fantasy 27.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Level up! Praxis. Well, let's go on and get myself the ability to hack into level 3s. Get that last door. Level 3 with 3 attempts.
I don't know if she was there.
So,
I don't know if she was
looks
working.
like the path it's gonna take is this way, this way,
No name.
this way, and that way.
Call when I know something.
Let's go on and nuke that. Nice. Yeah, we'll just
Access
capture that.
granted.
Nice office you got here.
Listen, Jensen. 2 attacks in 6 months? I'm starting to get nervous here. If this keeps up, we're all gonna be out of a job.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about Planet Express. Let me worry about Planet Express.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. What if another bunch of radicals burst through the door like right now and start shooting?
I know, it's so awful. Because you'd be the first to... I mean, you'd be...
I'd be the first to what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Great job putting your size 11 loafers in your mouth.
Mr. Jensen! Oh, everyone's talking about what a great job you did saving the hostages. You're a real hero, sir. Can I help you find something?
No, I'm good. I've already
Thanks,
hacked
I'll
into
find my way.
everything.
Of course. Have a good evening, sir.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Okay, so... Bitch. Oh, I can't go outside. Lame.
Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head, but Jensen talked him into letting her go.
Wow, that's amazing. Good thing Jensen was there.
Saved us all another funeral, that's for sure. God knows we've had enough of those.
What's amazing is your ability to speak through coughing with perfect clarity. Oh, there's the objectives. Guessing I'll be able to do that once I can actually leave.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
You asked me to deal with the situation, and that's what I did.
I see. I'm also starting to see why your superiors in the police force decided to blame you for the Mexican town riots. Christ, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Boss, what you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
No, not particularly.
Just figured I'd point it out.
Oh, thanks. And believe me, if I had another option, we'd be taking it. But these past 6 months, seems like all the influence I built up in this city just dried up and blew away.
Well, you were able to keep SWAT from infiltrating the plant until I got the typhoon.
Just barely. And now someone else is pulling strings to keep us in the dark? We need that neural hub, son. It's key to finding out who's behind these attacks.
And taking out the men who did it. I'm on it.
All right. Well, with that, we'll see y'all next time for when I go to have a little stroll about town. Cheers.